And this time I'm going to talk about what happens if you get one of the meal kits. The meal kits don't come in the box anymore, they come in this bag. So you get recipes with it, and you get the seasonings to make it. And even including the cost of the groceries, it's still about $2.50 or $3 per plate for the whole, like all the groceries and so the meal ends up being super cheap, okay? And like I said, like if you know, there's such thing as a grocery pickup now, and you can just make your list from the back of the packages or the recipe cards on Epicure, and you can, you don't have to go into the store, you could save time that way. So we're gonna talk about the Mexican one tonight, and and in that meal kit is guacamole seasoning, taco seasoning. I think I talked a little bit about that. Like this is way less sodium than the Old El Paso. Poco Picante is a salsa mix, and nacho cheese. Okay, so first of all, we've got the taco seasoning, and I made a TikTok while I made this tonight, and so I'm gonna put that in I'm gonna finish my TikTok. I gotta edit and add music and stuff, get fancy, and then I'm gonna put it in the comments here, and I'm gonna show you how I made the ground beef. But basically, I just took raw ground beef, I put it in the steamer, and I popped it in the microwave for 4 minutes. And when that was done, I took it out and I drained it. I'm sorry, but yeah, I drained it. And then I broke it up with our meat separator, okay? This thing's awesome. It gets into the corners of the steamer. So you break it up, you drain it, and then you add your seasoning, and you put it in for another 4 minutes, and then you're done, okay? So this is what my kids do when I am working later, and they make that ground beef. It browned from raw ground beef in the steamer, and it only took a total of 8 minutes. So while they make the ground beef, I don't have to worry about them with the stove. Keeps the kitchen cool in the summer. For camping in my trailer, I have a microwave, and I don't feel like doing much in my trailer in the summer. So that taco meat, you think about, you could do it in omelets, you could have it on nachos, you could have it in wraps, you could have it on as a taco salad, right? So that's a lot of lunch options right there. And if I have leftover taco meat, I'm gonna throw it in that Azteca tortilla soup, okay? So that is ground beef in the steamer, but of course, you can do veggies, bacon, quinoa, rice. I hate making rice. I've never figured it out on the stovetop. It's always mush. So basically it's 1 part rice, 2 parts water. It's gotta be basmati or jasmine. So 1 part rice, 2 parts water, and like about maybe, I'd say, depends on your microwave, 10 minutes. I walk away, I come back. If there's a little puddle of water in there, then I go longer. If not, it's done. So if it's all soaked up, it's good. Popcorn, whole chicken, I showed you that. And then the square steamer comes with a shelf, like a tray, okay? And you can do meatballs on it in 3 minutes, and you can do bacon on it, and it's nice because it will drain all the fat down. Or if you're cooking for one, you can do your meat on the bottom and your veggies on the top. So this just gives you a nice extra. The round steamer doesn't have that, but what the round steamer is nice is that it clicks down into the lid, and it's a little bit more sturdy, because like when I take this on vacation, I love to put this in my suitcase because it won't break. And when I drain it, I can do this. So it's food grade silicone, so I like that. But if you're looking for more sturdy, that's the round one. Okay, so then we'll talk about fresh salsa. So literally my kids will just cut up a tomato and lime, fresh lime. I hear it's good for vitamin D, which we all need right now. And this one has a lemon side and a lime side, and it's nice because, you know, you can do any of it here. You can squeeze tea bags out, and it gets way more juice than it would if and what it does is, I didn't show you this, you put the round side up so that it goes inside out, okay? And it gets every little bit of drop of juice. So that's the start of salsa, and then all you do is you just add a little teeny bit, because this one is got a little bit more heat, so it'll just last you for a long time. and you just add a little bit, and that's all it is. That's salsa. So lime and the seasoning. That's it. And it's nothing like fresh. It just doesn't compare. So same thing with guacamole. So you saw this meat separator in the ground beef. I just used it to mash my avocado. And then, again, I'm just going to add, this is how I do guacamole, another lime. Okay, and I probably put 2 slices in this amount. My trick for guacamole is, if you go to Costco and you get the big bag of avocados, or whatever store, let them sit and ripen on the counter for the whole bag, okay? Then make up a whole big bowl of guacamole. If you're like me, you like it. And then you can get the petite pan, which makes a fabulous ice tray because they just pop out. And these are 2 tablespoon blocks. So you just take a spatula and press it into there, put a little wrap, freeze it, and then you can pop it into a Ziploc bag, and guacamole freezes beautifully. It's so amazing. So then I can just throw it in my lunch dish, and it'll thaw by the time I get to lunch, and it won't go brown. So this is a great ice cube tray, but it's also great for making little bite-sized treats, granola bars, baby food, if you're freezing baby food. So I love our petite pan. Okay, I didn't finish making guacamole. So then, of course, we've got our seasoning from our collection, and you just, I like it a lot. So, and then you just stir it up. And what's nice is, like when I do cooking classes for teachers, and I know some of you are teachers because the teachers started out with me 2 parties ago, and they don't like it when I was in person. They don't like it when I like wing the spice. So, you know, I just say you keep adding it until you're happy, because everyone's so different, and that's what's nice about this. But the thing is, you will never go, ooh, that was like way too much, because most of that is from so much salt in all of our things. And yeah, so you don't have that worry for us. It's just more adding flavor. So there's the guacamole. And to finish it off, I decided I wanted some chocolate pudding tonight. And ours is a lot cleaner than the Jell-O brand. And so all it is 2 cups of milk, but if you're not a dairy person, the alternatives work well as well. And I did it old school, so if you don't have a fancy mixer, I use this. So this with 2 cups of milk, and you just mix it for 2 minutes. So I got a little workout, okay? Just 2 minutes, and then you can put it in the fridge to thicken, and that's how much you get for a pack, which would be 4 of these. So I'm gonna portion these out for 4, and it's nice because these are our prep bowls, and they're microwave safe, and they have measurements on the side. If you ever book a party with me, well, if you book a party off Martha's, I will give you a set of 4 of these from me as a thank you. So I hope that helps. Yeah, you forgot to use maybe the steamer. I think that was a steamer. The steamer is magical, and I think we use it on average at least once a day. And so I love it for my kids. You know, they've been cooking with it for a long time, and it's just super easy.